So we all recognize the Statue of Liberty, mostly by her torch or her iconic crown. But the authors of this book think those are not her most remarkable feature. They think that is actually her right foot. Why? Well, you'll have to read Her Right Foot by Dave Eggers to find out.
Good Rosie by Kate DiCamillo is a graphic novel about this dog named Rosie, who's a very good dog, but a very lonely dog, until one day her person, George, takes her to the dog park, and she has to learn how to make friends with some dogs who are very different from her. And it's a little weird, but it's a lot of fun, and I recommend it.
Jasmine, the Explorer by Sadia Faruqi. So Jasmine is a fun girl who believes that she can be anything, and she absolutely can, just like you. And so in this one, she wants to be an explorer, so she's all about like maps and exploring the world, and she wants to go on adventures, and she wants to do all sorts of fun things. In other ones, she wants to be a teacher, and sometimes she wants to be a doctor. It depends on what catches her interest. So if there's anything you've ever wanted to do, Jasmine has probably tried it, and I'm sure that there are a million more coming out, but right now I think there are 10 of them. And this is a super, super fun series for anyone who thinks and knows that they can be anything.
Don't Throw It to Mo by David Adler. Mo is the youngest kid on his team. He's also the smallest. The kids on the other team tease him and call him Butterfingers. But Mo's coach has a plan. And Mo just might be key to winning the biggest game of the season.
Amelia Bedelia by Peggy Parrish. Amelia Bedelia is a housekeeper who doesn't really get innuendo. She takes everything you say to her literally. So when her employer tells her to dust the furniture, she sprinkles dust all over the furniture, even though she thinks maybe that's a little weird, but hey, better follow the instructions. So she gets into all sorts of trouble. But this book in particular is special because this is the 50th anniversary edition of the very first Amelia Bedelia ever. And in the back, it has a timeline of how Amelia Bedelia has looked over the years. So starting in 1963, all the way up to 2013 with young Amelia Bedelia. This one here is the one I grew up with in 1991.
Pipsqueaks, Slowpokes, and Stinkers by Melissa Stewart is a wonderful book about all sorts of crazy fun animals, like a frog that can fit on your fingertip, or a zorilla, which I'd never heard of before, but it's stinkier than a skunk, even though it looks a lot like a skunk. So this is all about the underdogs of the animal community. So the author thinks that cheetahs and elephants and lions have all had their day, and it is time for all these fun, kind of quirky animals to get a chance to shine. And it's full of really great facts and super fun, I doubt anyone can see this, but illustrations of all sorts of cool things like these koalas and giant armadillos and little brown bats.
Tiger vs. Nightmare by Emily Tetry. If you like graphic novels, then you should check out Tiger vs. Nightmare. Tiger's a lucky kid. She has a monster living under her bed. But she and Monster are best friends. Monster was supposed to scare her, but she was just too cute. So instead, Monster scares away all of her nightmares. Until one night, a nightmare arrives that's just so big and so scary, it scares even Monster. And now Tiger and Monster have to work together to scare away the biggest nightmare ever. Can they do it? Find out in Tiger vs. Nightmare.
Little People, Big Dreams is a series of picture book biographies about outstanding people who achieved incredible things. Some of them might be more well known to you already, like Amelia Earhart, the first woman to try and fly all the way around the world, or Ella Fitzgerald, the singer. Some of them might be new to you, like this one about Vivienne Westwood, a fashion designer. And something that I love about this series too is that every single one has a different illustrator, so you get to look at a different style of art for every person that you read about.
Fox and Chick, The Party by Sergio Bruser is a really fun graphic novel about this really calm fox and this hilarious chick and all the little adventures they go on, like a party. So there's all sorts of fun things, but mainly the illustrations on this are so fun, and the characters are all super, super expressive and exciting and funny. So this is a really great little graphic novel for anyone who likes graphic novels.